Okay, so there's this program called Ideament, and I'd kind of like to show you how this works. So I pushed the button for a new idea, and then I'm going to push this little set of lines here, and now I'm going to just tap the little plus sign here, and I'm going to talk about infectious diseases, just because that's kind of a cheerful topic. Okay, it's got a little autocorrect there for me. So then I'm going to push this button here, and there we go. So then what I can do is, if I want to add another section, then I leave that unhighlighted and I push this button again. And below that, I get another section. Now, suppose I don't want to add it. Suppose I actually want to nest it as if I was doing an outline. So what I'm going to do there is, if I want to nest it, then I will actually select infectious diseases. I will tap that and then push plus. And now you can see I have nested my topic within the topic of infectious diseases. So maybe we're going to talk about, maybe we're going to talk about bacteria caused diseases. Okay, so there we go. And then because bacteria is highlighted, if I push the plus again, well, let's try it again. Highlight bacteria, push the plus, and now I can nest another topic under bacteria. So we have gram-positive bacteria. Okay, that's one type. And then I don't want to nest it under bacteria, or under gram-positive bacteria, but I have another type of bacteria, so I'm going to highlight bacteria. I'm going to push the plus. And now I get another section here. We also have what are called gram-negative bacteria. Okay, so we got that. And then I could go within gram-positive bacteria, and I'm going to highlight gram-positive, and now if I push plus, now I get a topic under gram-positive. So maybe I want to talk about the fact that gram-positive can be treated with penicillin. Actually, I got to double check because it's been a while since I was in micro. So I have to double check that. But now, I've got that. And then I can continue to nest topics within there, or I can highlight gram-positive and I can put a second section there by hitting plus. And then I can say that these bacteria are yucky. Actually, they aren't all yucky. Some of them are okay. But you can see how you can make an outline here. And now, what I really like about this app as opposed to other apps, if I push this button right here, bam, I get a flowchart. And I can drag it around with my finger and kind of, I can make it look however I want. I can make it look really nice if I want. And, so basically I'm just kind of moving it around right now. So infectious diseases was on top. And I just, let's see, double tap that. And I'm going to have to play around with the shape making a little bit because I haven't quite figured that all out yet. But what I like about this is you can get kind of this little flow chart going. So I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of that double arrow that I've got there. Well, still working on that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, it doesn't want to let me do that. Whoop, there we go. Alright, so anyhow, I think you can see with a little bit of practice you can make a really nice flow chart here, except I still want to get rid of that arrow there. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I just touched both boxes at the same time and the arrow connecting them went away. So you have gram-positive bacteria, you have gram-negative bacteria. Got a little extra box there that I'm just going to get rid of. Maybe I could use. Actually, you know what? Let me show you the other feature here. So let's say I had, I wanted to talk about gram-negative bacteria. So I'm going to type in there. Whoops. That's not what I want to do. So I'm going to highlight both boxes, and the line goes away. And I'm going to touch this box again to unhighlight it. Let's suppose I want to connect these two with a link. So touch one, touch the other, and now they share a link, and I'm going to type in the, whoops, okay, so, whoa, I just made an extra box here. So anyhow, I'm going to push the text now, and touch inside this box, and it doesn't want to let me type anything for some reason. Oh, there we go, I got it. So maybe for gram-negative bacteria, maybe I think they are cool. That's one of their characteristics. So, and then maybe another characteristic, I'm going to tap this square, and then I'm going to tap this. So maybe another characteristic is that they are awesome. So, do that. And so now I have added the hierarchy here. Now, if I push the outline button again, look at that. I was able to go back to outline form. So I can convert, I can either make an outline and turn it into a flowchart, or I can make a flowchart and turn it into an outline. Now, I just have to say it looks a little bit complicated at first, but I'm going to tell you that I've been using this for literally about 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes time, I was able to make an outline like this, a flowchart or an outline. And I did that in 5 minutes, and then I can back out and then see that it's been saved there. I can give it a title, whatever I want to do. But the thing I like about it is the fact that you can take your flowchart and it will organize your flowchart into an outline for you. Or you can take your outline and it will put it in the form of a flowchart. So imagine you're trying to describe the steps in a process, and you type them out as a list, and then you can convert them to a flowchart. Or imagine that you're trying to, get some, ideas, and so you start out with a flowchart, but then you want to make them a little more organized in a list, so you can convert them from a flowchart to an outline. So that's why I really like this program a lot. It's called Ideament. I did try Outline Create. It's a very basic program. There's not really any bells and whistles at all. I was a little annoyed because there was an ad at the top that I had to get rid of because I got it on my own personal iPad. But I really like this Ideament better because I love the fact that you can convert between flowcharts and outlines. So this would be where I would go with that.